anything less with Dutch Mantell being involved in the things that were said about Dutch by Jimmy Cornette. Here to give you the description of this brawl, Randy Hale. Randy?
One thing for certain, Dutch Mantell doesn't forget something easy, and he's going after Jesse Barr. Before the official introductions of the match completed, Mantell jumped in the ring, and he is after Jesse Barr. He rams him into the turnbuckle.
You know, Randy, all of the Olympic training and everything else that Barr had doesn't do you much good when you got a guy beating on you from the word go.
Jesse Barr interfered in one of Dutch Mantell's matches at the request of his manager, Jim Cornette. Now he's having trouble. Look at Dutch. Atomic knee drop. It's been Dutch Mantell coming out and going right after him. And I mean, he has absolutely torn him apart. Now Dutch with the right hand to the face. Another one by the Dutchman. Jesse Barr. Caught, sent in to the turnbuckles by Mantell. And Mantell going after him. And he takes him down, sets him across. He's on top. Got a 1-2 count, but Barr able to shake it, and now a knee to the top of the head. Lance, Jesse Barr has found out exactly what it means to make Dutch Mantell mad.
Yeah, I think that this is something that you don't get in any textbook about wrestling. There's no way. The Dutchman, just one of the most determined guys we've ever seen. And Jesse, we're not taking a thing away from his amateur accomplishments, Randy, but he is in there against a very mad Texan.
Mantell picks him up and body slams Jesse Barr. Mantell drops the knee. Count of one, but the Dutchman, he's going to pound on him some more, and Dutch will do that.
He can thank Jimmy Cornette, Jesse Barr can, for the treatment that he's getting.
Barr down again. We're a little over 2 minutes into the match, about 2.5. It's been Mantell all the way. Now Mantell has him in the corner, and he brings him out in the center of the ring. Dumps Barr down to the canvas hard. Mantell over in the ropes, choking and pounding away. Barr's finding out in a hurry why they call Dutch Mantell Dirty Dutch. Mantell. Couple of knees to the midsection. And a big right hand. But Jesse Barr comes back. He rakes the eyes of Mantell, and he catches him with the right hand. And driving knees to the midsection. And Barr has to give it to him, Lance. He's coming back on Dutch Mantell, and that's hard to do.
Yeah, Jesse, we weren't intimating for a minute that he couldn't wrestle. He's probably the most successful amateur in the history of Oregon, the state of Oregon. He had to come back in many amateur matches, but this is a whole different thing. We'll see how he responds from here on out.
Barr right on top of him, drives a elbow to the back of the head of Mantell. Another one, and Jesse still continues to fire away at Dutch Mantell. In the corner, Barr whips him to the other side of the ring and comes in after him. He's choking him. Referee counting. He has a count of 5 to break it up, and he breaks it and has Dutch set. Suplex by Barr. Hooks his leg and count of 2, but Mantell able to get out of it. Barr right on him, but Mantell fires that right hand, and another right by the Dutchman. And Mantell back on his feet. He catches him with the right hand. But Barr now dusts him down to the canvas and drops the knee to the face. Pounding away, Barr. You might could hear Jim Cornette, the manager, really yelling at Jesse Barr. He has him all fired up. And he has to be fired up to go against Mantell. And the Dutchman catches him. As the referee was paying attention to Cornette, and Mantell took advantage of it. We're about at the 5-minute mark in this match.
Well, of course, Randy, we don't condone the actions of Dutch Mantell, but I'll say one thing. He is up front with all of it. He'll tell you he isn't coming in there to do any Sunday school picnicking. He's in there to win. Uh-oh, there goes Calhoun.
Calhoun caught, and Dutch with the double Dutch clutch. He catches him and bar down, but Jim Cornette with something. He's over at the ring apron, Cornette, and he throws powder in the face of Mantell. Jim Cornette throws powder into Dutch Mantell. And now Barr drops across the elbow, and he's on top of him. Count of 1, 2 count. No, Mantell, he gets him. I was about to say we were having a new Mid-American champion.
I thought it was it. I thought it was it, Jim, or Randy.
Barr picks Mantell up, slams him down to the canvas, and now he's on the turnbuckles off, but he misses. Mantell moves. And the Dutchman, ready to go now, catches him, kicks him, and Dutch going wild now, sends him into the turnbuckle. Oh, man, he caught him hard. Around behind him, and the atomic knee drop by Mantell. Over in the turnbuckles again, Dutch Mantell pounding away.
Watch it. Cornette just did something over there in the corner, Randy.
Mantell was going after Cornette, and Dutch is down, Lance. 1, 2, 3. What did he do? Cornette. And we have a new Mid-America heavyweight champion. Dutch Mantell has lost. Jesse Barr is a brand new Mid-America heavyweight wrestling champion. Jesse Barr with a lot of help from Dutch Mantell, or from Jim Cornette, and Barr's the new champion, Lance. I'm telling you, I don't know exactly how it happened.
I am stunned, but I tell you, when I was trying to call your attention to it, Randy, I saw Cornette putting something in the hand of Jesse Barr. I don't believe it was a chain. It looked more like a bar itself. And he slipped it in while he was laying against the turnbuckles. And the next thing, when he got the chance to distract Dutch, it was Barr who nailed him right above the ear and behind it and put him down. And, boy, the Dutchman really took a lick there, and we have a new Mid-America champion.
We have more championship wrestling action, so don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
Here we go, the exciting coal miners glove match. That's what it is, with New Zealand's pride and joy, according to them. Oh, look at that Rougeau. Boy, Jock making a quick dash to get that coal miners glove match, coal miners glove to end the match. The sheepherders, Jonathan Boyd outside the ring. That's Luke Williams starting out inside the ring, going against Jacques Rougeau from Montreal, Canada, and his partner, Terry Taylor. Rougeau, tall, rangy youngster, pulled back down by the tights. There's a tag on Taylor, and Taylor will come in with Luke Williams. Jonathan Boyd sneaking down to the pole to try to get up. But Rougeau, here goes Taylor. Rougeau looked him back off, and Taylor got up to the top turnbuckle and is bounced down off of it by Luke Williams. Remember, this is a one fall to the finish battle. When someone is able to get up on top of that pole, pull the glove off, come back down, stick it on, that's the official end of the bout. Taylor He, of course, whoever does it, then will proceed to use it. You can bet your life on that. That's what it's all about. Terry Taylor going after Jonathan Boyd. Stuns him with a couple of right hands. Rushes him back into the corner. Rougeau holding him. And Terry Taylor going up. But he breaks loose, Boyd does, and gets over, grabs a leg of Terry Taylor. Ooh. A not-so-tasty elbow dropped on Terry. Boyd follows with a headbutt and starts to the ropes. Boyd grabs the pole, fights his way loose to Terry Taylor from Luke Williams. And as Boyd was going up the pole, he just missed it. Taylor making a good battle at him as Boyd got up on top of the ring post and just wasn't tall enough. Jacques Rougeau would have reached it with no problem at all from that vantage point. Jacques has never been able to get up on top of the ring post, though. Boyd tags Williams, and Luke Williams comes in. There's an exchange as Rougeau plants one right in the ribs. Coming up on the first 3-minute mark. Oh, yes, look at that drop kick. Here goes the big guy. He was going to take it in one leap rather than climb up. He bounced up, missed the top two ropes, and Williams came right after him, and there goes Luke. The Roughnecks out of New Zealand have been persistent in going for that coal miner's glove. Oh, boy. Williams slammed on the ring post and the turnbuckle. Down in the middle of the corner he goes. And the crowd loving the rough and tough treatment from the young Canadian. Jacques jumping for it. There's one little catch on it. You can touch the glove, but that glove is put over a hook so that you've got to lift it up and out in order to take it down. And Rougeau was going up where he could really get that thing down. Williams got him. Williams going for a suplex. Rougeau blocks him, and again he blocks him. This time it's Williams in the air, and a suplex takes him over and down. Rougeau may have hurt himself when he came down on that suplex. Rougeau, very smart, tags Terry Taylor. Terry pressure, heads for the corner. Boyd up from behind. Oh, he blazed him. 3 big right hands, and Taylor is back down in the ring. A lot of punishment being belted out there. Oh. Speared him with a head in the midsection. Look at Boyd going down after him. There's the 5-minute call. It's a 1 fall to the finish. And Taylor bounced off the knee of Luke Williams. Boyd holds Taylor while Williams unloads on him. Jonathan didn't even try for the coal miner's glove. He's letting Williams nail Taylor, get in a better position. But Rougeau, he didn't lose any time of sticking a right hand right in the ribs of Luke Williams. Jacques missed the tag. Taylor was out there, but he couldn't quite reach far enough. Run back by referee Paul Morton. Oh, that was Taylor's head bounced off that canvas. Williams nails him again on the canvas. Starting from the very first bell, the opponents were really going after that glove, but now they're playing it a little more cagey. Remember, they've had a lot of stuff taken out of each and every one of them. There goes Boyd in. He's been resting up. He starts for the pole, but Taylor waist locks him. And Terry run into the corner, and there is a tag on Jonathan from Boyd to Williams. Missing the right. Taylor, atomic knee. Bounces him on that spine. Taylor is in no shape to go up the pole. And Williams shortstops him before he ever gets to the corner to tag Rougeau. Don't sell these young fellas, Rougeau and Taylor, short. Terry didn't try to get out of the way. He just raised his knee up and caught Williams on the way in. Hey, Rougeau over the top rope. Kicks Williams. Nails Boyd. Going back to Williams. Pops the two New Zealanders into each other. Look at that Rougeau go. Boy, they are scramblers, Rougeau and Taylor. Underneath. And on the domino theory, Rougeau puts Boyd down into Luke Williams. Taylor trying to get him up to go for the glove with both of the sheep herders down. Rougeau climbing or crawling over to the corner to climb up. I don't know. He had the breath knocked out of him. He may not be able to get all the way up on top. See, Jacques has it stuck. He got it. Rougeau got it. And the winners are going to be Taylor and Rougeau. Jacques has that coal miner's glove on. Williams trapped in between. And as we've seen before, with a metal base of that flag standard, Jonathan Boyd nailed first Rougeau, then Terry Taylor. Boyd trying to take the glove away from Rougeau, while Taylor being belted by Williams, who now comes over to help his partner get the glove. Here comes Dundee and Lawler. And the sheep herders on the run. The sheep herders bailed out of there. The winners, Rougeau and Taylor over the sheep. Sounded. The fabulous ones, Steve Kern and Stan Lane, going against kind of one half of the New York Dolls, the Dream Machine, and his partner, beautiful Bobby Eaton. All of this came about when Hart announced that Rick McGraw had been hurt in a bout the previous night. He would be unable to wrestle, and that there was an option. Either they wrestle it with beautiful Bobby substituting, or that they would pick up their marbles, being their belts, and go home. Dream with a big flying... Ooh, man, he grabbed that arm, and look at Stan Lane. He bagged him right into that as the Dream missed it. Tag on Eaton.
Backside, big.
The fabulous ones came back and said,
Backside, big.
hey, we'll wrestle anybody So long as the titles are on the line, they didn't care whether Eaton was there, Dream was there, McGraw was there, Hart, or whoever. Just so long as the titles are on the line, and the titles are on the line. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Steve Kern crunching beautiful Bobby. Kern calls for a knee. No disqualification. Remember that. This is a no time, no disqualification. And beautiful Bobby being jerked all over that ring by the fabulous ones. Shaggy Fargo's got these guys so psyched up and so in shape. Big arm bar, Stan Lane's hair grab. The referee comes in and Lane just reaches out, grabs a handful of hair and snaps Bobby down. Little quick switch there between Lane and Kern. Dream Machine having a fit about the hair pulling. And Kern and Lane successfully get away with a switch. Drops a foot in, but Eaton follows right in, goes for the choke. The referee starts the count. He breaks. Goes back, a whip, Kern across. Eaton going up, and Kern just holds on to the rope. Bobby was going to monkey flip him. Now it's Kern on a monkey flip. Kern in there now with a Dream Machine as Stan is out. Beautiful Bobby is out, and Jimmy Hart staying loose in that chair. Tag again on Stan Lane. Stan with a Dream. We're about 4.5 minutes into the action as Dream Machine is reversed. Beautiful Bobby into the ring after a tag from the Dream. The referee and Steve Kern talking as the referee sends him back down to the corner. Stan Lane hooked on a side headlock from beautiful Bobby. There's a 5-minute call. And the Dream Machine and Eaton bang together. Nice arm bar. Stan takes to the corner and tags Steve Kern. Kern from behind grabs the arms of beautiful Bobby, wheels him around, snap roll over the side. Corner between Eaton and him stand, but the referee moves him back out of there. Dream is on the outside of the ring, but he is sure participating. And boy, Stan Lane really wrapped Beautiful Bobby hard. Now again, it's a double team. Dream gets back out, and Eaton, the legal man, takes back over. No time, no disqualification. Title against title. Jimmy Hart agreed to it. Waist-locking Kern, follows him to the corner. Banging away with that right hand. Right into the knee of Beautiful Bobby Eaton. Here comes Eaton into the ring after the tag. Kern battling his way back until the Dream caught him from behind. Stan Lane in to even things up. Referee Paul Morton knocked down and what? No. On the floor, Eaton and Stan Lane. Jimmy Hart with a handful of powder going after Stan Lane, and Steve Kern caught in the ring by himself. Bobby Eaton, Dream Machine, double teaming him. Hard up on the ring ropes. No disqualification. And the Dream is powered down. Kern nails Hart. Fires Eaton down. He knocks the referee off his feet again. Bobby Eaton is pinned. Here comes Brown Sugar. Here comes Stan Lane. Lane puts Sugar out of the ring. Quick Draw McGraw comes flying out from the ringside table. Pulled an object out of that sling he has on. Nails Kern in the head. And this is going to be a match right here. 8 minutes and 43 seconds. The winners are going to be the Dream and Beautiful Bobby, with the aid of Quick Draw and Sugar and Hart and everybody else. 8:43. The whole first family ends up in the ring as Kern is nailed by some object by McGraw. But the official victory in the no time, no disqualification goes to Eaton and the Dream Machine. Back in a moment. What has got to be one of the most exciting bouts that we have had the pleasure of looking at in a long time. Not from the standpoint of it being such a great look at Jimmy Cornette. Yeah, it's Jimmy Hart on the left. You can see him in his black and yellow. And Sweet Brown Sugar going against Jesse Barr and Jim Cornette. Jimmy Hart, Sweet Brown, Jesse Barr, Jimmy Cornette, referee Paul Morton. I got to tell you, let's see who's going to be starting over here. We have just got to have an opportunity to see this one go. This is called the Battle of the Managers. As Brown Sugar and Jesse Barr look like they're going to be starting out. They'll be starting out, and Paul Morton trying to tell Jimmy Cornette you can't wear that chest protector. And it has now been removed, and we're about ready to go with the bell time, but everybody will be waiting for Cornette and Hart to get in that ring at the same time. That's what they're going to be looking for. Jimmy Cornette, to the best of my knowledge, his first appearance as a wrestler. Jesse Barr goes behind Sweet Brown Sugar with a takedown. And Sugar over to the ropes. We'll get a break out of it. Barr breaks clean, no problem. Oh, boy. Everybody's been waiting for an entire week for this one. Jimmy Hart having a little consultation with Sweet Brown Sugar. Jesse Barr down, skips Missed the leg dive. Brown Sugar in around behind. Nice reversal, a switch, and there he goes. Sugar down. Remember, this Barr, former Olympian, he's the greatest record accumulator in the history of the state of Oregon as an amateur. Jimmy Hart slipping a leg through the ropes. And once again, Brown Sugar down, but only a count of one. As the sweet one comes over and says, how about it, Jimmy? I'll tag. And Jimmy says, no, wait a minute. Wait till he tags Jimmy Cornette. Cornette saying, come on, Hart, tag your way in. Brown Sugar says, hey, you got to get some experience. Get in there. Jimmy Hart says, no, we'll wait. We'll really get to him. So Brown Sugar continues. Is that anything new? And once again, Barr with that arm. Sugar into a head scissors, but it didn't last long. Look at Barr go behind. Once again, he takes Sugar off his feet. No doubt about it, this Barr can wrestle. Too bad he got under the managerial influence of Jimmy Cornette. I think that rather than helping him may slow him down. He may pick up some bad habits. Once again, Sugar comes back over to tag. Hart really giving the old pep talk to Sweet Brown. Forearm, the midsection out of the head. That was a good clean forearm. That wasn't. He ripped him with a right hand on that one. And once again, Brown Sugar being told by the referee to keep it open. Don't be using the fist. He lulled Barr with that forearm, then came back and caught him with two big right hands. Barr slammed down. Sugar waiting on him. The crowd wants Jimmy Cornette and Jimmy Hart. And there's a tag on Hart. Once Barr is hurt, Hart jumps down on him, both hands. Hart going at Barr. Woo! And Hart says, let me out of here. He tags Sugar. Sugar right back at him. Hart saying, look what a hero I am. And Barr straight over backward as Brown Sugar nails him with that right again. Whip. Knee to the midsection. Barr down. In the air and a body slam. Brown Sugar. Big leg drop on Jesse Barr, who started out very fast and hot. Past the 4-minute mark, though, Sugar has been in control for a minute 15 seconds. Hart rooting him on. Jimmy Cornette has made not the slightest indication he's going to get inside the ropes. He's complaining in the corner. He's pulling his hair, ref. No kidding. Battle of the managers, Hart and Jimmy Cornette. Once again, a big knee to the midsection. Jimmy Hart. Jimmy hollering something out. I never did understand what he said. But I'm sure we've heard it before. 25 minutes to wrestle as the 5-minute mark is called out. And Brown Sugar really going at it on Jesse Barr. Barr stunned. Body slam. Sugar drops down. Barr's out of the way. Sugar hurt his knee. Well, Thus far, the action between Cornette and Hart has not materialized. Everybody looking for the two managers. Hart was in there once when Barr was hurt, but that's the only time he's been in there. Cornette, not at all. It's Jesse Barr coming back. Going for a suplex on Shug. Put him down hard. Hart leans out as far as he can, says, tag me, tag me. Here's Sugar 20 feet away on his back where there's no way he can tag him. Sugar got that left shoulder up. And there's a tag on Jimmy Cornette. Take a look at him. Cornette. Whoa, look at here. Sugar grabs him by the hair. Tags Jimmy Hart. And now, Hart and Jimmy Cornette. Cornette rushes to the corner. And now Hart is caught with Barr. Tags Sweet Brown Sugar. Well, it was short, but sweet. Jimmy Cornette almost in tears in the corner over there. As he's saying, Jesse, get him, fix him. Oh, boy. 7 minutes into the action, and for one brief 4 or 5 seconds, Hart got his shots at Cornette. Cornette really scrambled to get out of there. Now he's hiding behind the ring post as Brown Sugar turned around and looked at him. Oh, boy. Brown Sugar kicks up after a side suplex on Jesse Barr in the air. Backbreaker dropped him down over that knee. Bam! And Barr down one more time. Brown Sugar up on the turnbuckle and flies with a big elbow. Could be it. One. Jimmy Cornette jumped in and hard right over the top. Now Sweet Brown has a hold of Cornette. Cornette wiggling, squirming, and comes out of the ring. He's heading to the dressing room. There goes Hart. And in the ring, Jesse Barr with a pin on Brown Sugar. So, my friends, there it is. Barr and Cornette will have the victory. And the winners, Barr and Cornette. Jimmy Cornette. Jimmy, of course, is the newest appearance of managers on our championship wrestling scene. First, before we get into wrestlers and the guys, your stable is getting bigger now, Jimmy.
Yes.
I want to ask you about the building in Tupelo. You were going to buy it and burn it down, do all that. What's the progress on that?
They won't sell it to me.
Oh,
I can't.
really?
I offered them more money than it was worth. I don't understand what the problem is, but they won't sell it to me. It's some personal thing between myself and the owners. But I'm not worried about that because I have one of the greatest stables of wrestlers, as you said, in the entire country right now.
Jesse Barr.
Jesse Barr, my Olympian,
Adrian
Exotic.
Street.
I know who they are better than you do. Exotic Adrian Street, Jesse Barr, former Olympian, and also the awesome Apocalypse, the master of hand-to-hand combat. And I don't have, Lance, I heard you say once I had a family. I don't have a family. Jimmy Hart has a family. I am starting a dynasty, Lance. A dynasty.
Okay, Jimmy.
And whenever any of my 3 men and myself come into Tupelo, you can be assured of one thing. We are going to come out of that building, hopefully as quickly as possible, victorious.
Well, that...
I've got an appointment. I need
Then we're ready to go at it. A handicap match. Jimmy Hart with his partner on this occasion, Sweet Brown Sugar, going against Jerry the King Lawler. Lawler holding up proceedings here a moment. He's got something to say. Lawler, in a most unusual proposal, is saying, look, forget this tag stuff. Why don't you just come in, both of you get in the ring at the same time, and you just start out with Sugar already. Jerry Lawler saying he's not really interested in the belt, the phony thing. What he wants is to give it to somebody. Somebody back there would like to have it. And here we go with Lawler starting out against Sweet Brown Sugar. Let me tell you, these guys, in months past themselves, Sugar and Lawler had some really classy confrontations. One thing about this situation tonight, Lawler is not going to be surprised as he was when Hart brought Sabu, the Wild Man, in. The Wild Man really surprised him. He knows what to expect out of Sugar. He is double-aught ready for him. You could tell by the confidence that he had when he said, Hart, why don't you get in here? And both of you just get in here at one time, and let's quit all this stuff. Sugar covers up. Lawler waiting on him as he did a moment ago, but Sugar just continues to lay on the ropes, and the referee says, open the fist up. And he finally made him open them up. Lawler backs up, and now Sugar out of the corner. What do you think the chances of Hart not coming in the ring? Pretty good, yeah. He's going to try to avoid it until Lawler is hurt. Whoa! Sugar bombed him, man. Lawler was mugged by that right hand, and Jerry trying to shake it off. Hart giving a big belly laugh over there. This Sugar's tough. Boy, don't make any mistake about that. A lot of people just kind of, because of his association with Hart and all, slough him off. I'll tell you, he is tough. Lawler still feeling it where Sugar nailed him with that right hand. Lawler backs Sugar up. Sugar ducks. Lawler kicks him in the midsection and goes after him. Puts Sugar down. Snaps him over the shoulder. Now there was a right hand. How about a bunch of them? Coming back to ask Jimmy Hart to take a look at that eye where Lawler repeatedly bombed him on it. But you notice that Jimmy didn't offer to tag in. And of course, you know and I know that Hart is the one that Lawler really wants. And Sugar slipped in a quick right hand on the King, put him on the deck. Sugar really fooled Lawler that time. He had just hit him with a right. Boy, and he doubled back on it, and it paid off for him, too. 55 to go, and Lawler return. Look. Sugar with a hand up, and Hart saying, not let me tag you, but go away. Now he goes into his cell job on Sugar. You're the greatest. You got him where you want him. Don't let that bother you. Go back and finish him. I'll be in right behind you in just a minute. I can hear it now. sweet brown sugar. Getting a little closer acquaintance with the mat down there when Lawler laid it on him. And look, now Sugar's saying, what is all that you told me about I had him where I want him? Yeah. Sugar's getting hot now. He's not getting any help out of Hart. Sugar's telling him, you asked me to come in and help you, and now you won't help me on this handicap match. Back to the ropes. Brown Sugar misses the big right hand, and Lawler clubs him again. Once again, Sugar puts a hand out, and Hart. Well, you know how members of family will get in a little argument every now and then. Well, you see it. Hart walks all the way down the steps and says, now settle down, Suge. Wait a minute. Don't listen to these people. Lawler egging him on, saying, hey, make him tag, Sugar. Make him tag. Crowd hollering, we want Hart. Sugar steps outside the ring on the apron with Jimmy Hart, and he's telling him now, you get in that ring. Oh, there goes Hart. Hart would rather have it all counted out. And he may get just that. So Sugar has bought the story, and back in the ring he goes. Okay, Brown Sugar. Hart laid a major league con on him, and back in the ring goes Brown Sugar. Lawler's going to try to teach him another lesson in a minute. They tie it up. And Lawler stomps him. Running from Brown Sugar. His Sugar is fed up with him. Brown Sugar, he wants Hart to help share the load. Jimmy Hart says, okay, I'm going. So Sugar gets in the ring. And now it starts again, and Hart says, now wait a minute, this is not the right time. So Sugar said, don't tell me right time. Get in that ring. Oh, this Hart is something. Jimmy's really laying it on him. You mean you're going to walk out of there and let all of the people around here see the fact that Brown Sugar was chased out by Jerry Lawler? And there's Sugar shaking his head, but he's back in the ring. And Sugar's saying, the next time, you better be there to tag me. Oh. You're watching a master at work in Jimmy Hart. Say what you want to about him. Lawler standing up there saying, I don't believe it. I can't believe what I'm seeing. So Jerry Lawler still facing Brown Sugar. We're about 11 minutes or so into this thing. Yeah, 11 minutes, 11:05, and Hart has yet to get in there. There, he's back in the corner. Lawler is, and Hart grabs him from the outside. Sugar puts Lawler down after Hart had raked him across the eye. Now, Jimmy Hart takes the tag. Hounds down on him. And Lawler back on his feet, and there goes Hart. Sugar took the tag and nails Lawler again, while Lawler was tension was still over on Hart. Sweet Brown Sugar. Jimmy Hart in a handicap match with the King. Boy, Sugar really clubs him. Holding on to the ropes. And now he's down on the canvas. And Hart is over there saying, see, you did it. Proving the point that I'm smarter than you are, Sugar. Stay right in there with him. Uh-oh, Lawler got up. It is not over with yet. The top of that outfit down. Woo! Now he's popping Sweet Brown Sugar's top down. Sugar throws Lawler into referee Paul Morton, and Lawler and Morton bumped heads. Center of the ring, Sugar from the top rope. Misses Lawler. Good night, he was on the top rope. Lawler with a big right hand nails Sugar, but the referee is still down where they knock noggins. Look at Jimmy Hart. Right down on top of Sugar, and that's what Lawler wanted. He was trying to hit Lawler, but Lawler got out of the way. Uh-oh, Sugar, we're looking at him. He reached down, pulled a chain out of his trunks, and referee Paul Morton is up, grabs his arm with a chain on the fist. Using Jimmy Hart, he battering rams Sugar to the floor. 1, 2, 3. Lawler's going to win it, and now he goes after Hart. "14 minutes and 37 seconds. The winner is the King. Sweet Brown Sugar hollering, he cheated, he cheated. But Lawler's the winner in 14:40. Back in a moment. Underway in the first 30 seconds of a 6-man elimination match. Now, the winner of this bout is going to get a Southern heavyweight title shot, and, of course, a big incentive for somebody to pick up an opportunity at a very big payday plus a title. In this elimination match, as opposed to a tag match, any wrestler may tag any other wrestler at any moment, and a wrestler from the outside must take the tag, or he will be forced to be eliminated and no longer have a chance at the Southern heavyweight title match that is the prize for the winner here. We've got quite a representative group in here. Big 380-pound Crusher Broomfield, wrestling out of Chicago, Illinois, is back to you.